Good morning, everyone. We're back in the book of Genesis, chapter 9, and verse 13. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Have you ever taken out an old photo album or looked at a picture on your phone of your kids or someone else that was taken several years ago? At our house, we had a screensaver on our computer that would bring up pictures that we had saved on the computer. And sometimes we would sit in the bed and just watch the 3-second clips of each picture. Now, I'm not extremely sentimental, but I must admit that I would get teary-eyed as a picture of my daughter or my son would come up from when they were a baby or just a little child. I read today's scripture and I get the idea that God, too, is sentimental. I mean, we are made in His image and we are sentimental, so it isn't too far stretched to think that. After the flood, God made a covenant with the earth to never bring a flood again to destroy everything. And to signify this covenant, He put a rainbow in the sky, a beautiful display of color for everyone to see. Now, I must admit that for a long time, I missed something about this passage. You see, I knew that the rainbow was for me to see. Whenever it rains and there's a rainbow, it brings to my mind and my memory the promise that God made. But if I read all of this passage, and if you read it all, you'll discover that the rainbow is also for God. In verse 16, God says that He will look upon it and He will remember the everlasting covenant that He made. So now when the rainbow shows up in the clouds, God is looking down. And He is remembering the time that He showed grace to Noah and his family. And when He made this promise to all of us and how much He loves His people, you see, I believe that God is a sentimental Father. I pray this has helped you today. We'll see you again in the morning on Grace for Your Day. God bless.